Hello Mzansi and welcome to Founder with a Soul. Over the past few weeks, we have been looking at how the National Empowerment Fund raises business capital to support aspiring black businesses. Today, we find out more about the growing industrial capacity this organization has to offer. Today, we meet with Mr. Zwelibanzi Sapula. He's a Senior Investment Associate for the Strategic Projects Fund.
The fund was essentially developed about 2 years ago, and the whole point of the fund was essentially to facilitate the funding of early stage projects by providing venture capital, which essentially funds feasibility studies. We identified a gap in the market where traditional financiers were not willing to fund feasibility studies, and that is essentially the core in starting up large industries, because you need to do the research that's required before you even get to a point where the projects are deemed to be commercial. In the mining and minerals beneficiation space, the one project which I could really highlight is the Rare Metals Industries project, which is essentially a complex which beneficiates 4 different products, and it develops hafnium, zirconium, titanium and silica. Now these products are generally exported in their raw form out of South Africa to countries like China, the US and to Russia. And we have found technology that allows us to beneficiate those products locally. The project essentially will create about 5,000 jobs, 2,000 of which will be direct jobs and about 3,000 will be indirect jobs. The other project in the mining and minerals beneficiation space would be the coke and coal project, which is a reductant which is used generally in the metals, in the production of metals. What we essentially looking at is we're looking at beneficiating coke, which is essentially exported to China, where coke batteries are manufactured in China, and we're looking to do that locally. In the agro-processing space, the one project that I can highlight is a coconut water project. Essentially what the project does is it takes coconuts and imports them from Mozambique, and we then would develop a bottling plant in South African borders in Malilan on the Maputo corridor. And essentially the product that we would essentially be making is coconut water, which would be an organic drink, or rather an organic beverage that you can actually take, which has a lot of nutritional benefits.
Not only does the NEF assist in the participation of black businesses from the beginning of the projects, but today we've also learned that through this fund, they also play a key role in identifying and creating opportunities. Well, that's it for this week. Join us again on Founder with a Soul, same time next week. Goodbye.